almost said something yesterday, but the words got shy and slipped away. You danced around my coffee cup and hid as soon as you looked up. You smiled and I just smiled too, pretending I had nothing new. But deep inside, the storm was stirred, all built from just one unsaid word. I almost said something yesterday, but silence had a softer way to keep me safe, to keep things still, to not break what we didn't build. So I let the moment float on by, but oh my heart, it learned to lie. I watched your hands, I watched the sky, and counted all the reasons why it wasn't right, it wasn't time. Let the truth come out in rhyme. What if you turned and walked away? What if it changed the light that day? So I just nodded, kept it in, another echo beneath my skin. I almost said something yesterday, but peace I thought was just delay, of saying things too raw, too real, of breaking wounds that never heal. So I held back, let silence win, and whispered truth to only win. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not, some truths are meant to be forgotten. But if you ever ask me right, I might just speak beneath the night, beneath the night. Said something yesterday, but maybe pain just needs to stay in songs like this, in lines like these, where feelings float like falling leaves. Unspoken words still sing just softer.
Smiles like armored in my best. Told the world, yeah, I'm alright, while my soul lost sleep each night. I carried it through crowded halls, through silent tears in bathroom stalls. Thought if I held it one more mile, maybe pain would turn to style. But I carried it too long. Now my back don't feel that strong. Storm I couldn't tame, so I'm laying it down today. Whatever it was can float away. I sang for others, held their hands, but mine stayed shaking in the sand. Gave my peace to every fight, but no one asked if I was right. The quiet ones, they always bend, till bending breaks them in the end. So now I whisper through this song. I was brave but far too long. Yeah, I carried it too long, like lyrics trapped in the wrong song. It's not a weakness to let go, it's the strongest thing I know. if you're holding more than grace, if you smile but feel misplaced, you don't have to hold it all. It's okay to finally fall. I carried it too long, that's true, but now I'm learning what to do. Breathe it out, breathe in the light. Some things aren't ours to hold so tight. Let it go. Let you grow.
You didn't shout, you didn't leave, you didn't lie or make me grieve. Your hands were kind, your words were true, but still I broke right next to you. I searched for blame but found no name, no villain here, no game, no shame. Just cracks that time had hid so well, until one day they all just fell. It wasn't your fault, but I broke anyway. In a room full of love, I lost my way. Sometimes the heart don't need a fight to fall apart on a quiet night. So don't carry what was never yours. Not every break has clear cause. You reached for me, I turned away, not out of hate but fear, dismay. I wanted help but wore a mask, hoping you wouldn't dare to ask. And when I wept behind closed doors, I knew you'd still have opened yours. But healing doesn't knock the same when you don't know where to aim. It wasn't your fault, but I broke anyway. Like waves that crash without a sway, like fire that fades without a spark. I simply lost my inner mark. So please don't think you let me down. Some storms just come unannounced. Some hurts just rise from deep inside, where no one stands and none can guide. But I forgive what you can't see, because I know you still love me. It wasn't your fault, let that be known. I shattered where I stood alone. But from these pieces I now say I'm building peace in my own way. Not every wound needs someone to blame. Some just need time and a little music.
I used to chase the voices bright, the cheers that caused the city light. Thought healing came with trumpet sound, but all it did was spin me round. I stood inside the crowded room, but couldn't hear my quiet bloom. What I needed wasn't loud, it whispered through the gentlest cloud. What I needed wasn't loud, not a stage or screaming crowd, not a fix that came on cue, just a place where I felt true. No spotlight, no parade, just a friend who softly stayed. I thought the answers had to shout, that peace would come from calling out. But then one morning, coffee slow, I heard a voice I used to know. It didn't beg, it didn't push, it met me in the morning hush. It said, "You're tired, that's okay," and that was all I craved that day. Yeah, what I needed wasn't loud, not applause to make me proud, not a fix, not something fast, just love that doesn't have to ask, the kind of care that breathes, not clings, the joy in unspoken things. We chase the noise when we feel small, but healing doesn't have to brawl. It waits in shade, it hums at night, it shows when you stop the fight. So now I sit and I allow, know the soft to teach me how. To build a peace that doesn't shout, what I needed was never loud. The quiet things are often the most real. Oh, 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 no thunder rolled when I broke down, no lightning lit my quiet town. The sky stayed blue, the world moved on, while I was drowning with my mask on. No warnings came, no sirens cried, just long nights where I barely tried. And still I smiled like all was right, but silence screamed the loudest fight. All my storms were silent still, no chaos but they crushed my will. No broken glass, no flood to see, just silent waves inside of me. And though no soul saw clouds above, they washed away the girl I was. The world don't ask about the rain, when there's no mess, there's no complaint. But hearts can flood without a trace, while faces wear a practiced grace. I sat in rooms where no one knew the hurricane I walked into. They praised my strength, they clapped my light, not knowing I was barely right. Yeah, all my storms will come to you, but in my bones they split me through. No drama played, no curtains fell, just quiet hell I hid too well. But still I stand though washed and torn, a softer self has now been born. Don't judge the noise a soul can make, some storms don't shout when hearts might break. They whisper in a trembling hand and leave a different kind of sand. All my storms were silent rain that fell on me, then bloomed again. I wear the growth, not just the pain. They change me slow matches struck, no flames were high, no screaming smoke against the sky. It wasn't rage that lit the spark, it was a whisper in the dark. I didn't throw, I didn't scream, just watched the weight drift out my seams. And every piece I clung too tight turned into ash in soft moonlight. I let it burn quietly, no fanfare, no apology, no final word, no bitter song, just me deciding it's been too long. The pain, the guilt, the history, I let it burn so I could breathe, so I could breathe. You won't find wreckage at my feet, no shattered glass upon the street, just open space where once was strain, a kind of calm that follows rain. It wasn't fast, it wasn't loud, no flash of fire, no angry crowd, but slowly, gently, truth caught flame, and I watched without the blame. I let it burn without a fight, no need to prove that I was right, no need to win, no score to keep, just choosing what deserved to sleep. No more holding, no more ache, some things must burn for us to wake. Forgiveness doesn't always shine, it flickers soft like ember time, and letting go I came to see, not all endings need to bleed. I let it burn quietly, and now there's space inside of me for something new, for something kind, for all I lost and left behind. The fire didn't destroy me, it revealed me. I've always smiled at the right time, laughed on cue, said I'm just fine, held the silence like a shield, so no one asks what's not revealed. But now my lips begin to shake with all the truths I didn't fake. And standing here I wanna say the words I've tucked so far away. If I spoke, would you stay? Would your love begin to sway? If I showed the mess I've been, would I still be let back in? No mask, no games, no sweet delay. If I spoke, would you stay? What if my voice comes out too raw? What if it breaks the peace you saw? What if you hear a different me, one less perfect, wild and free? Would your eyes still look the same, or would they flicker with quiet shame? I've worn the silence like perfume, but truth, it's breaking through the room. If I spoke, would you stay, or would you kindly walk away? If my pain became too near, would your warmth turn into fear? No filters left, no lines to play. If I spoke, would you stay? I don't need you to understand. Sit beside me, hold my hand, and if I tremble through each word, let your stillness be my world. So I'll whisper just in case you still love my honest face. I'm not okay, but here I lay. And if you stay, please stay all the way. All the way. All the way. All the way. Oh. Brace for weight, for silence cold, for eyes to harden, hands to fold. But when I let the story fall, you didn't move away at all. You didn't flinch, you didn't speak. You let me cry and just be weak. No saving words, no rush to mend. Just stay and let my edges bend. The answer was gentle, not loud, not proud, not judgmental. Just steady eyes and quiet air that whispered, I'm still here, I care. No echo rang, no grand parade, just peace in what you stayed. You didn't fix the cracks I bared. You didn't say that life was fair. You simply held the space for me to fall apart and still just be. You heard the things I couldn't voice and stayed without needing a choice. No wisdom lines, no tidy end, just silence offered like a friend. Yeah, the answer was kind, like ocean waves that take their time. No pressure, just a place to land. A shoulder warm, an open hand. And when I thought I'd scare you far, you stayed right where you are. Some answers don't come dressed in gold. They wrap you soft when nights get cold. And though you said so little then, it was the gentlest I've ever been. So now I know what love can do. It doesn't fix it, just stays true. And in that pause where I once fell, the answer was gentle. Sometimes the softest answer is the strongest one we ever need.
Thunder loud, or marching through a roaring crowd. It came with breath, a simple word, the softest thing I'd ever heard. I whispered first and found a tone that finally felt like mine alone. No shaking fear, no need to hide, just one small truth I said with pride. The day my voice came back to me, I sang like roots beneath the tree. No need to rise above the noise, just needed space to find my voice. It wasn't big, it wasn't grand, but it was real and it could stand. I once believed I had to shout to prove myself or drown in doubt. Whoa, 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 whoa. But now I know the truest sound is one that's calm and still unbound. It held the weight of all I'd felt, the days I broke, the years I knelt. But now it flows not for applause, it speaks for me because it was the day my voice came back again. I didn't ask if I'd offend, I didn't shrink to keep the peace. I let my quiet voice increase, not louder, just more clear and true. And every word held more of you. Some voices rise like morning sun, not rushed, not loud, but never done. And once you hear yourself that way, you'll never give that sound away. Whoa, 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 whoa. So now I speak and I don't fear. The voice I lost is standing here. It may not roar, it may not cry, but it is mine and it is back. Finding your voice isn't about volume, it's about truth. Whoa, finding your voice isn't about volume, it's about truth. Whoa, oh, 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 oh.
Whoa, no. It didn't bloom all in one night. No fireworks, no blinding light, just quiet steps, one breath at a time. A tender hope I made mine. No trumpet call, this new sunrise, just opened eyes and softer tries. I didn't scream, I didn't sing, just whispered life into a spring. This is the life I whispered in, not loud, not bold, not free of sin, but honest, real and built with care. From every scar I chose to bear. No perfect path, no shiny ring, just roots I grew from quiet things. I stitched each moment with the thread of all the words I've never said. Oh, oh, oh. The world may not have seen it bloom, but I was planting through the gloom. No one clapped when I arrived, but still I felt the pulse revive. A life not rushed, not meant to please, but wrapped in gentle memories. This is the life I whispered home, each morning breath, a steady tone. I didn't rise through crowd applause, but with my truth and silent cause. And now I stand, no need to cling to what was loud or echoing. Some lives are carved with light unseen, in quiet hands and in between. And though the world may praise the loud, I'm proud of what I've grown unbowed. So here I am, still soft, still true, a life rebuilt from shades of blue. I didn't shout, but I still sing the life I whispered into being.